Good day, Ucheka Anofenam is my name, and today I want us to discuss certain fundamental rules that can guide you when you are in search for love. You are looking out for a spouse to marry, you want to go into a relationship. What are those rules that can guide you so that you don't make mistakes? Because relationship is something that not many people are careful about. We dabble into love. We have misconceptions. We have erroneous impressions of what love is all about. And at the end of the day, almost all of those considerations end up in disappointments. They are more or less illusions, and the person ends up in regret. When you get it wrong in your relationship, you can't be happy. And happiness matters a lot if your life must be worth living. So, you are looking out for a relationship that can lead to marriage, a serious relationship. The first thing you must not do is to beg somebody overtly for love. Don't beg for love. When you explain yourself, express your affection to somebody, get that person to see reasons and make him understand your feelings of admiration and genuine intentions towards her. If she wants, let it come at the basis of reason. Let it come at the basis of wisdom and understanding. Don't beg somebody for love. It is better you marry the person that loves you than the person you love, particularly for ladies. Because the person that loves you will do everything possible to cherish you, make sure that you are okay, make sure that you feel good, make sure that you're happy. But if you are to marry the person you love, you are the one that will agonize to cut the person's love, to cut the person's attention. The person's interest is not in you. So the job will be on you. And you may end up not pleasing that person or laboring excessively to win that person's love back. And most times, it doesn't balance up. So avoid begging somebody for love. Secondly, avoid ladies that are too expensive to maintain. When you are courting some ladies, the first thing they will ask you is that, can you take care of me? Can you afford me? Those are wrong questions. Those are wrong questions. If it takes so much to maintain a lady, then it's going to take a lot from you to keep that relationship because you keep paying. You keep doing things for her to make her happy. Perhaps she lives above her income. Perhaps she depends absolutely on you for sustenance. And most of her requirements are expensive things that are beyond your income, beyond the level of which you can spend with convenience. But if you must do those things that pleases her, then you have to spend a lot to displease yourself and at the expense of every other fundamentals that can make you comfortable or progress. Avoid ladies that are expensive to maintain. Then, if a lady makes up her mind to leave you, allow her to go. Don't keep whoever that does not want to be kept, because you will spend your lifetime dragging that person to go the direction she doesn't want to go. It's as simple as that. If a lady wants to leave you, if your man wants to leave you, let that person go. It is an indication that his heart and interest is not in you. Allow that person to go. There are many fishes in the ocean. You always catch some other persons. Then kick out anyone who disrespects you. Any man that disrespects you, don't go along with that person in the way of a relationship. Any man that disrespects your relationship, your parents, any girl that disrespects your parents, don't go along in that relationship. You have built a bond, a relationship with your parents over the years, and somebody comes and have no regard for your mom, no regard for your dad. That's a signal that that relationship may not end up very well. So there must be mutual respect for parents and background. If somebody despises your background, if somebody despises your parents, if somebody has no value of where you come from, of the family you come from, don't get along with that person. Get rid of that person and move on. And then any lady who has proven to be parasitic, Don't go into love relationship with that person, particularly where it's a serious relationship that might lead to marriage. Some ladies feel that once they come into a relationship, it now becomes your responsibility to assume every of her expense. If she's hungry, she will call you. She wants to recharge airtime on her phone, she will call you. She wants to buy data, she will call you. She wants to eat, she will call you. She wants to buy on this, she will call you. Once a lady feels that you are the one that will take care of her 100%, don't go into a relationship with that person. A relationship is mutual understanding. You contribute to make life better for one another. Not that one person should inherit the sole burden. Unless where the understanding is there, she doesn't work for now and you may have to cut her for everything, so it's okay. But not when she works, but as a principle and as a belief, she wants you to provide all that she needs. Don't go into a relationship with that kind of person, because you end up doing what you don't like for the rest of your life. Don't start what you can't finish. Again, don't take her back if she leaves you for some other guys. There are times a lady will dump you just because she has found someone new, just because she has found someone richer. And then when she gets there and the relationship doesn't favor her, the guy or the relationship is not what she thinks it should be, and then she now wants to come back to you. Don't take such a person back. Why? She will do that to you in the future. She has no value for you. She has no respect for you. She has no regard for that relationship. So don't take any woman that leaves you for another man, especially because the person seems to provide for her what you don't have. Whenever she comes back, you can remain friends, well wishers, cordial, but don't take her back in that relationship. It will always end in the same way. Then, never date to benefit from the riches of a woman, especially. There are men that are gold diggers. So it's not only ladies that are gold diggers. If you are a man, you are dating a lady that is well off, and your intention is to benefit from her riches, don't do that. Don't do that. You will never earn the respect of any lady if she realizes that you are coming to her because of what she has and not because of who she is. You can't earn her respect, especially for long. Then never fight anyone for the love of a woman. Most people has gotten killed, poisoned, eliminated, set up, and they end up in prison or some miserable life somewhere just because they are trying to fight for love. If a lady is not interested in you, let her go. Don't try to injure another person because you are fighting. That is not valor. That is not chivalry. We live in a modern age. If she doesn't value you and give you preference, then let her go. It's not wise for you to endanger your life because you're fighting for the love of the person you want. No, don't do that. Then, don't allow your woman to pay your bills as much as you can help it. Pay your own bills. Pay your own way. Live in an apartment where you can afford. Live in the neighborhood where you can afford. If she loves you, let her come, and then both of you will now build up together and move to the direction and the progression of your destiny that you have planned and plotted together. But when you subject yourself to the dependence of a lady, it is not good, particularly where such a person doesn't have character. Anytime you have misunderstanding, she will remind you, I was the one feeding you. I was the one shouldering your responsibilities. I was the one supporting your parents. Now you are doing this. At that point in time, you are debased as a man. Your value as a man has whittled down, and your worth is rubbish. So don't do that. And then anybody that does not give you peace, don't marry that person, whether a man or a woman. If you have seen some red signals and you feel that this person is a nag, this man is a troublemaker, this man is overly jealous, don't go ahead with such a person, because he will make your life miserable. He will make your life unbearable. The moment you are no longer happy in a relationship, what ensues is regret. And how long are you going to do that? Remember, there will always be signs of the qualities that someone has. The truth is that you are the one that has refused to recognize and then stay off such a relationship. When somebody cannot give you peace, don't get into a relationship with that person. And by this, I want to say thank you, and I wish that you work with the few advice I've given you. Have a nice day.